Hey everyone, real quick just before this video begins, this series is heavily lore based and I will rarely be talking as myself as the player, I will mainly be talking as my character. Just a pre-warning for this series, I hope you guys enjoy Starlight SMP. When I first woke up in this world, I was greeted with what I can only say is one of the strangest greetings I've had. I figured out eventually that this world had been split into two different races. The magic people known as the Mystics, who had a connection to the arcane, unfathomably incredible. They could take energy from this world and condense it into powerful blasts or controlling ice and fire. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. And of course, they thought I was one of their own, being able to teleport and teleport items to me. It was the strangest awakening I've had to a world as of this day. After a few days, I solidified myself in this world, understanding its story, everything that happened up to this moment to cause where I was. From what I figured out, the technocrats, or the ancestors of the technocrats, invaded the mystics' homeland and destroyed it, completely crippling their race, and meaning that they have to live in three separate places: Emberbark, Frostvale, and Soulspire. It doesn't make sense to me how the technocrats, a race of no magic whatsoever, apart from a few of them being able to do uncanny things, managed to destroy the Mystic's home. I've seen their mansion or manor, whatever they called it that they used to live in ruins. It worries me how they were so powerful, what I saw, the Mystics that is, that they somehow got overtaken by the technocrats. There was an event held in the Technocrats Island, which I never thought would ever happen from what I've heard. An event where both the Mystics and the Technocrats came together to enjoy their lives. During that time, I was able to meet a few people, ask people questions. I met up with someone called Storm, someone called Kathleen. They told me the Technocrat side of the story. I'd only heard the Mystics as of till now, and the story stays the same. The Technocrats invaded the Mystics and crippled them. I don't know what to say about this. I I needed to figure out more of what was going on. So it started my great plan. The Technocrats leader, Fares, I might have done something I'm not proud of. But I had to do it. After it had happened, I managed to infiltrate the Technocrats under the name of Dylan Archer. I am now Fares's bodyguard. It is my duty to protect him, but I want to learn more. I'm not playing either side of this war. I'm playing for myself, to understand what's going on here and figure out why all of this happened in the first place. Maybe solve it in the process. I believe I might be able to commune with a god. There are two gods, one that created the mystics, one that created the technocrats. With my heritage, I might be able to commune with the one that started this all, Riney. Crystals up there have a unique property. From what I've been told, they nullify magic. It's strange. There's so many of them around this one building, and why would the technocrats have something that nullifies magic? They don't have magic. They don't need it for anything. The only thing they use it for is against the mystics. Anyhow, I've never seen anything like this. They look nearly identical to amethyst, but when I got near them, I something was off. I started getting headaches. I felt nauseous, almost like something was being drained from me. That's what is weird. Ever since waking up in this world, I've sensed a lack of my power. I was able to create objects, energy based objects, just in the palm of my hand, but now all I seem to be able to do is teleport. Wouldn't be the first time this has happened, but I don't want it to be like this. I want to do a bit of experimenting. Maybe I could find more of these shards somewhere underground. Or maybe they're artificially made. Who knows? Well, that's interesting. It seems like the Nullish shards resonate with Skulk. I've experimented with Skulk before. I got infected by it, yes, but I did research it. Skulk spreads like a virus or a bacteria. It replicates itself using the matter of blocks near it and a catalyst. I've managed to secure one on this world. It seems like it's in many different worlds to find Skulk. Wonder if it's got some sort of transdimensional properties? It very well could. It could be my ticket to out of this world if we need to. But the way it resonates with Nullish, it's got me wondering, does Nullish work in a similar way to Skulk? Or can we somehow put them together? I've seen, I think it was Kath. She goes into this room in the mansion that's completely boarded off now, and she's told me she's been experimenting with Nullish, or at least she's been in contact with it quite a lot. From what I can tell, the long lasting side effects are some sort of amnesia. So, best not get in the way of all of this Nullish stuff, but I would definitely like to know why these two things resonate with each other. So, I've been able to use the Skulk to make a compass of sorts. I don't know how this is going to help me, but it seems like you can incorporate this organic thing into technology. Maybe I might be able to do the same with Nullish. Make something that can disable people's powers. I don't know. I shouldn't be thinking like this. A way to take away what makes people them? This Nullish is getting to my head. So is the Skulk. I need to take a break.